Hello you, and welcome to the Crazy Stock Portfolio. This is one of my, I've got two portfolios. This is more of my crazy one. So I do speculative stocks, like risky, and I do growth stocks, which are not as risky. And then I do high yield dividend stocks, which are again risky. I don't advise this portfolio to anyone unless you can take the risk, take the ups and the downs. But anyways, it's going well. So let's look at what we have here. So last week, here it is here, we had $30,172 in there. Now this week, we've got $31,933.65. So we are up $1,700. Now, not all of that is gains in the market, so I will show you where I've added to. I bought 8 more shares of Geo Group, and I've bought 2 more shares of Alibaba. So, let's just go through here. So, it was a down day overall, and the thing that saved this portfolio was Tesla, which was up $12.75 a share. And the reason why that happened was because they delivered the best quarter for deliveries, like cars they've actually delivered to customers. It was 112,000 over the last 3 months, the last quarter. So that was very good. That's a new record for them, and the market, gave them a reward. People started to buy more shares. So let's start at the top here and just go through. So on the day, so this would have been Friday, yesterday, it was up 320 bucks. So my 2 shares of Alibaba were, I think I paid around $600 Canadian. I could be wrong on that. Around 600 there, and then I put about maybe 200 into Geo Group. So I think I spent $700. So there's about $1,000 worth of gains since last week in here, and most of it is Tesla. So what is this, MJ? I have no idea why. I must be watching that for some reason. I think it was an MJ, like a MJ ETF that paid a dividend, so I was investigating, but it didn't seem like it was a solid dividend, so I don't think I'm interested. So I may delete that. So Aurora. Okay, so this is an MJ stock. I have 329 shares, market value 855. What are we going to do with you, Aurora? Let's go in here. Now, I'm going to do a video about, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there's potentially there's a Coke deal in the midst. I'll go more into detail in a different video. It deserves its own video. You may have already heard about this before. But potentially there's a Coke deal brewing, and I guess Terry Booth, who's the CFO, COO, CEO, one of the C somethings, he bought it like $1 million worth of shares in November, and he just bought more now. Again, I'll get more into this in a different video if you guys are interested. So I plan on, if the rumor is true, and if Terry has bought more shares, the rumor could be true, at which point I'm going to buy more of this, maybe on Monday. Next time I get paid, I'm going to buy some more. So, just in case. And I also might buy Coke shares as well. We'll see. Geo Group. Let us check. So this is a dividend payer, so they pay me cash every month, which is what I'm looking for in this crazy portfolio. So they're currently paying 11.58%. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Most of you probably already know, but let's say you don't. So let's say $1,000 you put into them. What was it, 11 point something? Let's say it's 11.50. It fluctuates, right? So they're gonna, woo, what'd I do there? I was talking and not paying attention. So I wanna go 1,000 times 0.15. Nope. Let's try that again. 1,000. Okay. Times 0.115. That's better, T-Bone Pearson. So they're going to pay $115 a year, but it's a monthly dividend payer, so let's divide it by 12. And so every month, you're going to get $9.58 into your bank account. It ends up in your trading account, and then you can just shift it into your savings and spend it. So that's what? That's a Big Mac meal and some chocolate bars. That's not healthy, by the way. Don't do that. Don't do that with your dividend money. The thing is, you want to spend your dividend money buying more dividend stocks. So it feeds itself. It becomes a money machine for you. So these guys do private prisons and detention centers and whatnot. And, you know, it's not very popular because of that. But they're a company like California was having trouble with, they didn't have enough prisons for their prisoners, so they were looking for private companies, and I believe that's where Geo Group came from. If I'm wrong, comment below. All right, so let's go to Tesla. Everyone knows about Tesla. Let's look at the charts here. All right, so we'll go to the 6 month. I started buying around 227, right around here. It's been fantastic. And this is a growth stock, a growth play, like a Facebook or Alibaba or a Apple. It's like a growth, although Apple's getting a little long in the tooth, but they've done fantastic, and I had lots of it, and I'm kicking myself because I sold it because I sold all my Apple shares for a down payment on a house, which I then didn't buy and didn't rebuy back into Apple. And I would have made a small fortune if I had done that, but I bought other stuff. Boo, boo. Okay, so this is weed, and it's an MJ stock. And I will be buying more. I've gotten hammered on, not hammered, but I've lost money on I've been buying the bottom of the MJ stocks, and it just keeps on going down. Let's see, the lowest, it got all the way down to $18.78. That's incredible. But it seems like it's stabilized here at 25. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm thinking more like mid-year, mid-2020, this MJ investment will pay off. But who knows? Who the heck knows? All right, let's go to AbbVie. So it is a great, this was a great investment so far because I bought it at 60 at PPC Ian's advice. I was buying it around here like 60, 66, 68, and I locked in like a 6.7% or 6.6% dividend, and it's went up by quite a bit. So that has been fantastic. I think PPC Ian is still buying it, even at this price. But I'm not. It's a little risky because their number one drug, is it Humira, is they're losing the patent on it. Or generics can be sold in a year or something in the States. All right, now let's go to Baba. Why am I buying Baba? I'm up on it. And the reason that I'm buying Baba, this is my theory. I will share with you, my faithful viewers. The theory on this one is, so the 6 months been great. I've been buying since around, not quite down here, about 180, 175-ish. I've been buying it and collecting my shares. And it's now available on the Hong Kong market. And this is just a new thing, like 2 months ago. Could be wrong with that, correct me below. So it went on the Hong Kong market, and it's been continually to go up since then, because now you've got more people who can buy the stock, which can jack the price up. Now, after about, I think it's 7 months on the Hong Kong market, then the Chinese market, the main Chinese market then can buy it. It can get onto that. And if it gets on that, the Chinese can buy their own number one Alibaba. It's like their Amazon. So that's just my theory on that. I could be right or wrong, but they have amazing sales. They have the world record for the most sales online in one day. So I would like to build this position up to like 7,500. I don't think I'm going to add any more to Tesla. Let's just go through these. So Aurora, yes, like I said, the rumor, if it is true, this thing could go through the roof. The Coke Aurora rumor. The Geo Group, I will put more into that because I love the dividend. I love getting cash because then I can use that cash to pay my bills. And actually right now I am. I paid off some of my credit card bills with my dividends. You don't want to do that though. You want to rebuy more dividend shares. That's how you really build up wealth. But right now I had some Christmas. I spent a lot of money during Christmas, and I'm using my dividends to pay off my credit cards. But when they're paid off, I'm going to switch back into buying more shares. So you have the power. It's money. Okay, we already talked about this. Now, Antero Midstream is a 16.21% dividend payer. When I was buying it, it was at 18% dividend, and I bought some shares. No, I didn't buy it when it was down here. It was like 25% dividend stock, which is fantastic. So these guys are a bit of a long shot. I think they do shale oil, but if they could recover and I could keep with these high dividends, it would be fantastic. So hopefully they do well. How much do I have in them? 612. I've lost some a bit on capital gains, but I might put a little bit more money in that. I really want to boost up my Geo group. It's the guy who recommends that is Passive Investor on YouTube. I think that's a passive income investor. He's a magician dude. But it seems like he's done his research, and I looked into it. It looks all legit. Hopefully they don't cut the dividend. And then we've got this one, which is one of my favorites. So I put $1,000 into it. It's up $64 in like 6 months. So I'm up, what, like 6%? 6%? No, yeah, 6%. 6.4% on that investment in capital gains, and then they pay out 13.16. I bought it when I bought it. It was at 14%. So whenever you buy it, that's when it's locked in. That's the price. So it's at 14% for me. If you guys buy it, you're getting at 13.16. Because this is what you get paid per year, $2.76 divided by 12. It's a monthly payer as well. So yeah, it's whenever you buy it, that's what it's locked in as. And because this is the price you pay, right? $21.28, and this is what you get, $2.76, and this is the math. So if the stock price goes up to 50, you're still getting $2.76 unless they decide to boost it at the end of the year, which sometimes they do, but with a high one like this, I doubt they're going to boost it. So I'm getting 14%, and I'm up 6, so I'm up like, by a year of holding this, I'm up like 20%, which is fantastic. They've never cut their dividend, and they pride themselves on that, so I'm hoping they just stick to that. But even if they did, I think their stock price is going up. I think they're doing well. Yes, over the last month, it's been moving up. I like, again, the trend is your friend. All right. So we're going to go to Chemtrade, which is a favorite. How much do I have in Chemtrade? I want more in Chemtrade. I really like Chemtrade. I have a 570. I want this up to 1,000. I may have mentioned that last time. I want $1,000 in Chemtrade. They continue to pay their dividend through the Great Recession, which is something I look for. Just a phone there. So let's look at the chart. These are a monthly payer at $10.76%. I like how this is going. They do chemicals, sulfuric acid, and stuff for water treatment plants. They're a great company. Also, we have pza.to, which I want to get up to 1,000 as well. My goal is to get all my high yield dividend payers at 1,000. So if one falls, I don't want too much in one, but Vermillion is tempting me. They seem like a solid company, and I really like them. And pza I always like because I like their pizza. There seems to be a bit of a trend coming up here. It fluctuates between 10 and 9. Everything's good. It's like usually around a 9% dividend. So that's good. And last but not least, we're going to go to American Hotel. And basically they just make hotels for the railway, premium hotels. So all the people who work on the railway can stay at good places and quality, and they are a monthly payer. And the trend is going up here, which is nice. So would I buy more of this? Yeah, I would. I want more. I want this up to 1,000 as well. So 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here. I might put another 500 in Vermillion. Maybe another 200 in Antero. I don't know that much about those guys, so I'm a little nervous. Baba, I want more. Get that to 7,500. I'm done with AbbVie. I love them, but I don't want to put any more money in them at this price. Maybe a little bit more in VET.TO. Tesla, it's just so expensive now. Although, geez, I don't know. If there was a big dip, I almost bought when it hit 416. It dipped down, then went right back up. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm tempted to sell some. A little bit. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do with that. This I went up to 500 and more Aurora. I'd like to get that up to 1,000. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll come back. I think I'll do this once a week. I'll just go into my crazy stock portfolio and touch base. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell so you get this every week. And I do all sorts of random stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Cheers. Bye.